This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
TV Hot Pass Chevrolet, the 46. That's Stacy Compton in that 16 truck, and that's a Ford this year.
Oh, we got a crash already, Phil.
Problems coming across the trial.
Oh,
That's 46 of Mike Wallace. Wallace with a lot of damage to the front of that truck.
That DirecTV Hot Pass truck's torn up, Rick. He's done for tonight. I would have said he would be one of the favorites to win tonight, Phil, and made one lap.
Absolutely.
I did something wrong. I'm not sure there.
Oh, I see what went wrong.
He got hooked in the right rear by... Was that Joey Clanton maybe in the 09?
Yeah, but it wasn't Joey's fault. Mike, it looked like to me, tried to move up to the outside lane.
Side's covered here, 2 by 2.
You can hear the team trying to discuss with him what it might be. He says everything looks
good.
in trouble.
Got a little bit of smell like zero, but not bad.
Derek Cope got on the inside in that number 7 Hooters truck, and as soon as he went down on the inside, the yellow flag came out.
Fine and not wipe out. Let's watch the 7 truck. Center of your screen, lets up because Hornaday's there, bumps into Brendan Gaughan on the outside, and he crashes, but he never hits anything.
Kenny Schrader just skirts by on the right side of Derek Cope, maybe even made a little bit of contact.
Green, Phil, the second red truck pulling in right there, diving in, and the yellow truck was pulling out.
Yeah, that's the job of the crew on the yellow truck to say, hey, we've got a truck right in front of us coming in. Wait till he gets in his pitch.
And there where Kelly Byers minded his own business, and Todd pushed him down there. Kelly gave him a break by letting off, but still, even though the guy gives you a break by letting off, as Hornaday decides he's going to go to the bottom. Oh, we got a crash.
Joey Clanton has come. He tried to slow down to get onto pit road, and in doing so, he has caused a melee behind him.
Is that Ken Schrader? That's Ken Schrader just going out of our screen. There's Tyler Walker right there, the 36. There's Craig Kanzer, the 47, spinning around. Jason White had a good run going with his gunbroker.com Ford top 15. See if we can take a look. There's Joey Clanton, the 09, slowing down. He's on the bottom of the racetrack. The 3 wide behind him.
Oh, the 63 truck just didn't get the memo, man.
He couldn't slow down as Joey Clanton was trying to get off the racetrack.
Joey was not off the racetrack yet. He was straddling the yellow line, and they came around there, and the 63, he's probably concerned about the guy beside him. It didn't
pit under green. Their window about 10 laps different than all the other guys are under. They're going to change 4 tires and top off the fuel tank. No adjustments for Johnny Benson. And now the caution out on the racetrack. They will go ahead and change all 4 tires. Tough break here for Johnny Benson.
And Johnny Benson will get back on the track in the lead lap and wind up leading the race, guys. Everybody else will pit, and Johnny's going to be in the front of the pack when the green flag falls.
What an incredible break for Johnny. We're sitting here while Adam is doing this pit report. You see Brandon up. That's the reason for the caution flag. We're sitting here thinking how Trippers really screwed up. Mike Bliss right there in front of Ted Musgrave.
He is on a mission. Oh, he gets a hold to the truck ahead of him.
There's the 59 spinning around.
Bliss got into the back of the 59, Phil.
You got done, boys.
He needs to get that thing down in the grass. The fire will go out if he can get in the grass.
Got a fire there, buddy. Get out of there as quick as you can. Get it to the bottom.
See, Terry has the window net down. Looks like the fire has been extinguished. A little bit of residual fire in the back.
That looked like a bit of bump drafting gone bad. We saw the same thing on the last lap of the shootout the other night. Dale Jr. getting to the back of Elliott Sadler. It looked like, from our first look, Middleman and run into him. He's under him there. He moves up and catches him in the side.
It looked like Mike may have thought about going through the middle again, and then that hole closed up, and that he ran out of room there, made a slight bit of contact with the left rear corner of the 59.
And then the fire starts.
Carl's the wild card. He doesn't have anything to lose. He just wants to help his guys.
And he stays right in front of the 6 of Travis Kvapil.
Whoa!
Very close for Jack Sprague.
I don't know if he tried to drive in front of Travis Kvapil or if he got loose and had to chase his truck down there.
Ray, what's going on with Jack?
Well, remember on the last pit stop, they put a pound of air pressure up.
Kelly Byers gets spun around in the tri-oval. Getting caught up in that as well, the 8 of Blake Bjorklund.
Yeah, Mike Bliss got a piece of that in the 40 truck also.
Mike got enough of that where I think it's going to hurt his truck. Kelly was doing a great job running right up there in that front pack. Blake hit him a ton.
Yeah, Blake Bjorklund was also up in that front pack, doing a great job. A lot of damage to that Blue Ox. RVs.com Chevrolet. 21 right there, that blue truck on the outside.
Oh, wow. Looked like AJ thought about getting up in line, and it looked like Kelly thought about coming down at the same time.
Yeah, it looked like AJ really drove up the hill quite a bit there. Let's see if we can take another look at it. Throttle, Michael.
He did, and look at the momentum. Oh, and sideways.
Oh, back in the back. That's the 4 of Chase Miller. Chase Miller up on 2 wheels. A hard collision into the wall.
Hey guys, we just crashed.
Came down and made contact with a 75 of Dennis Setzer. He, in turn, ran into Brendan Gaughan. That's Brendan Gaughan's South Point Chevrolet right there. There's Cale Gale, Ron Hornaday's teammate in the RVs.com Chevrolet. A lot of damage to that Dodge.
Well, both of their Dodges is now out of the race.
Chase just got a little bit loose. He was kind of in the middle. But look at Matt Crafton. You know he had nowhere to go. Look at that truck get up on 2 wheels.
Dennis Setzer also involved in that in the 75.
AJ Allmendinger slipping by, and Darrell's truck there on the bottom. That Red Bull Toyota. Fast.
A lot of damage to the Spears Manufacturing Chevrolet of Dennis Setzer. Line all the way around the racetrack.
3 laps of racing to go at Daytona.
Remember last year, Tom O'Dine finished second to Mark Martin. He had his teammate Ted Musgrave third. He said, we had a plan. We were going to beat Mark Martin, and the caution came out.
3 wide is not the way to go fast at Daytona. Aaron Fike moving back right now through the middle.
Wow, this late in the going, when they get 3 wide, these guys are desperate.
There's Stacy Compton, the Melling Ford on the inside, trying to get by Aaron Fike.
Ron Hornaday with a pretty good run, trying to suck up behind the 5 of Mike Skinner.
Now watch Todd. He's going to try to get right on the back of Sprague and move him up the hill a little bit. That's his teammate, so he doesn't want to do anything, or his fellow manufacturer. He doesn't want to do anything crazy. But if he can get a nose under him, I think he'll take advantage of it.
Through the trial again. 2 laps of racing to go.
I'm telling you, it's still anybody's race. Travis Kvapil staying right against the yellow line. They're going to have to pass him on the outside.
And I think what's going to happen is that number 60 Toyota of Jack Sprague is going to go to the outside, and Tom O'Dine's going to go with him and push him by Travis Kvapil.
It's a game of chess. Who will go and when will they go?
And it gets tense, more tense and more tense every lap. There's only 1 to go. These guys are going to be all over one another.
Looked like a little bump drafting right there. Looked like Jack Sprague pulled up, gave a little tap. Look at the run he's got through the center of the corner.
Don't let him get too far behind you there. Right width, right on the line here.
Ooh, Jack Sprague got a little bit loose off of 4.
He ducked back
Look at
down.
Johnny go to the outside.
Now they go 2 wide as they come across the stripe. 1 lap of racing to go. 2.5 miles from Daytona. Travis Kvapil in front of the pack. Jack Sprague, Todd Bodine side by side now as they go to 1.
Did Johnny Benson push Sprague a little earlier than he wanted to go? Johnny made a move early.
And
Jack jumped out.
You're up down the back here. Don't let either lane get a run on you.
Here comes the 33 of Ron Hornaday, a very strong truck. They're 2x2 behind Kvapil. Can Kvapil hold them off? Now the line on the outside moves faster. Kvapil moves up to block.
Here comes Jack Sprague on the outside.
Sit back there. Keep splitting your air up.
Into 3 and 4. There's
Don't give us too much room on the bottom.
Kvapil with an extremely strong truck as he goes through 4. As he comes out of turn number 4, he will see the checkered flag. And Travis Kvapil trying to hold
Here we go. Look at Jack Sprague.
side by side.
Oh,
Jack Sprague will win at Daytona.
Jack Sprague made the move. Rick Yardy will hurry home.
Unbelievable finish. It looked as though Travis Kvapil would hold him up. And 3 wide again. Travis Kvapil finished 2nd or 3rd in that finish.
You were already calling Travis to victory lane. Like we saw Spencer go to victory lane. We had to butt him out of there.
How about Tony Furr right there? Is that guy happy or not? What a great job by Jack Sprague, Tony Furr, that entire team.
Travis Kvapil back in 2003 made the move on the high side to try to get by Rick Crawford. Crawford held him off for the win. Well, guess what? Travis Kvapil ended up 3rd in this race. 34 1,000ths of a second behind our winner, Jack Sprague.
That's crew chief Mike Beam right there for Travis Kvapil. He was within 100 yards of winning this race for the 2nd year in a row.
And he had to feel like it was his. He had a truck or 2 length lead when they came off turn 4. Look at this lead coming to the checker, Phil.
Unbelievable.
A big shove by Johnny Benson. We're riding along actually with the Goodyear blimp. Take a look at that. Across the start-finish line, Sprague, and then the 23 of Johnny Benson split the Ford Unbelievable.
Did we tell the folks before the race started, you never know what to expect here? We've had 3 wide finishes. I'm telling you, I was like you, Rick. I was trying to think of how to talk about how good Travis Quapple did this entire race, which he ran a great race. He did such a good job keeping these guys behind him until he had about 100 yards to go.
Well, he did everything he could do. He just got out to it. I know this is going to be the craziest thing you ever heard. He had a too big a lead, which was about 2 truck lengths, and these guys just sucked him right up.
That's the beautiful part of these trucks. You get such a good pull, such a good run. They punch such a big hole in the air. We say it time and time again, but that's what allows us to have finishes like this.
I wonder how they feel about him spinning around on their Daytona 500 sign.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
The following is a paid advertisement for The Magic Bullet, brought to you by Homeland Housewares.